Here we go. We are live and ready to rock this evening. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our weekly webinar series of the MUFO Action Plan. Here today with the very talented and beautiful Leigh Raeder.
Hello, everyone.
Thanks for joining us as we got people popping in. Tell us where you're from. Boy, are you in for a treat this evening, as we have quite a few, a very interesting and very fun panelists that'll be joining us. Hey, Roxanne from Illinois, Diana from Santiago. Great to see everybody popping on. As always, as traditionally, we are going to start off our weekly webinar by recognizing the efforts and the achievements of those that are participating in the 53 challenge, am I right?
Yes, I love this part. I love seeing all your names on this, and man, this challenge has been going strong. So it's really, I love seeing every week who's on the leaderboard.
Absolutely. And every week we break that down by country. Sometimes we have a little bit more work to do, but sometimes we do better than we think. So it's all about ups and downs, and all of that is normal. Shout out to Australia. We have Kevin Buckman, who is in Australia, boots on the ground right now, doing HBPs and seminars, and we're starting to see that ramp up. Great job with congratulations to everybody that have made it onto the leaderboard. Shout out to Canada as well. Stacy Zita got 2 sponsorships this week. Oh, great to see Aikuo as sponsor as well, an executive director. We've got a whole bunch of plans being shown. I love seeing some of these names that are on here. Congratulations to our leaderboard representatives from Hong Kong. A great job with the sponsorships, the new BV sales, exposing the business plan. And tonight we're talking a lot about ordering from partner stores. So, let's look forward to learning from some of our folks from Hong Kong one day, as they seem to be doing really good with that. Wow, look at look at Malaysia. Congratulations this week for your achievements on the leaderboard. We've got a number of sponsorships on here. We've got a lot of folks registering new PCs and ordering from partner stores. Singapore as well. Congratulations. Shout out to all of you for your accomplishments and making it onto this week's leaderboard. And as always, Taiwan takes a couple of scrolls, and let's see how we do this week.
Love it.
Yeah, we've got one scroll. And I don't think that's it. We've got 2.
Oh my
goodness! And congratulations to all of the sponsorships.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and you know what, Leigh? Each one of these sponsorships leads to more customers and leads to more
exactly.
BT, leads to more IVV. Yeah. So congratulations to you, and we hope you keep it up. We know you're going to keep it up. We've got some work to do with the UK, but we're here to support you with today's technology. We've got leaders I know that are building in the UK as we speak, and we've got leaders who have access to Zoom and are doing meetings online with the groups in the UK. So, congratulations to our partners in the UK who are on the leaderboard. Shout out to our partners on the leaderboard in the United States. We got Big Al and Debbie Yench with the sponsorship this week. Lisa Tolbert, Bridget Berggren, Chester Holland, Elin Chen, and the list goes on and on. You guys can see it. Alexandra Cummings, Stephen Hu, Stephanie and Richard Eng. A lot of names that we know and are out there moving and shaking. I love that the leadership in our company, are lead by example, and and this is a perfect example of that. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so with that, let's move into this week's topic. Leigh, I know you and I, we've been really excited about this.
Yes.
And it 'tis the season to talk about creating IBV, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like the perfect time of year to just like really dig in and reevaluate like what you can do a little bit different to really create IBV. I know I've been shopping like crazy with
Right.
all the deals online and things that we've had going on, but IBV, you guys, like I get excited. I'm excited to hear from our panelists tonight as well.
Yeah, and yeah, speaking of our panelists, we do have what we did. Let's just preface this. Leigh and I spent hours looking through and we pulled out reports, and we found some of the top producing the top producers in IBV in North America. And it's not just that they'd have to produce or generate a the most IBV. They'd have to be consistent with it. So we're gonna invite on a couple of panelists that you'll hear from tonight, who are not only some of the top IBV producers in the company, but they're the most consistent top producing IBV UFOs in the company. So, and we've got a good mix here. So the first one that we'd like to introduce, let's do why don't you tell us about this first person? She's a master coordinator.
So our first guest is Polly Crane. She's a master coordinator. She is in Florida. She's actually had her unfranchised business for a long time, but she has always gotten at least 300 IBV a quarter. She has been loving the benefits that she's been getting from that. She's got some tips and tricks that I heard her share recently. So I'm really excited to have you here tonight, Polly. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for
You're
joining,
welcome.
Polly. Next, we have a master coordinator from Dallas, Texas, Chee Wang, who is also, again, consistently generating that volume, and she does this with with her group as well. So very happy to have Chee join us, and learn from. We're looking forward to learn from you tonight, Chee, some tips and tricks on how you maximize and continue to generate so much IBV for your business and for your organization.
I'm so happy to be here.
Thanks for joining us. And last but not least, we have a supervising coordinator from, is it San Diego? Woohoo! From San Diego, California, Chee Bao. She is just on the rise with everything. We're hearing great things with what's happening in your groups, and just you are the new wave, the next wave of leaders that are coming out in the California area. So thanks for joining us tonight, Chee. We look forward to learning from you as well.
You for inviting me.
Yeah. All right. So let's get rid of the screen share. Let's get this conversation rolling, right, Leigh?
Yeah. And I know we were talking before we were getting started, and there's really so many different ways that you can create IBV. Sometimes we hear IBV and we maybe just think partner stores on shop.com, which is certainly a great way to introduce IBV to your business. But on shop.com, of course, we have our partners that we actually have to leave shop.com to go to, but we also have direct partners where we can just stay right on the site and, shop from them. So there's a couple different ways that we can create IBV that way. But what are some other ways, AC?
Right. Well, we've got, of course, we've got the exclusive branded products that are available in IBV. This makes it easy for us to make sure our auto ship is, we've got the right products in our auto ship, and it's immediate. That goes to the same goes with our shopping annuity brand products, everyday household items that are available in both BV or IBV. We also have our super IBV products like the Dr. Brights and all that. Again, great value for IBV and what we're getting, and great quality products too. It's not we typically as a company, we don't bring on products that don't work, that we like, whether it's our partner products or it's our exclusive brands. Another one that crosses my mind right now is shop local. That's a big one. Anybody here shop local? Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure there's there may be a couple more ways that I may be missing, but let's hear from you guys. Yes, we've seen in the chat like Bobby Marshall loves her shop local as well. But
and I think what would be fun is those of you that are tuning in the chat, if you want to start maybe naming some of your favorite partner stores, just so everyone can see the stores that you shop from as we go through things with our guests. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Awesome. All right, Leigh, you mentioned earlier when we were introducing Holly that she's really enjoying the benefits of generating over 300 IBV per quarter. Can you tell me specifically what benefits were you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I would love for Polly to share, because one of the things that we talked about was that's one of the main reasons why she really focuses on it, because she gets these benefits. So what are some of the things that you see from achieving that 300 IBV minimum a quarter, Polly?
Well, first of all, the free shipping is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And that is from the beginning of the shopping annuity plan. Before I was focusing on the Master UFO, I was always thinking free shipping. But honestly, the products, our own products, are they're phenomenal, and I do use a lot of those. But the biggest benefit for me is I look at the beginning of each quarter, I start doing the Master UFO. That is my main focus every quarter. And my goal is to get to the 300 IBV in the first 4 to 6 weeks. So I challenge myself to look at, different products and different stores, because I'm a race with myself. So yes, I benefit from the products, but it's also my personal challenge and the free shipping.
I know. And I think when we were talking too, I mean, that free shipping really adds up, especially if you're ordering a lot. I mean, just think of how much money that saves you alone having that free shipping. And that's not only free shipping for you, it's actually, you can opt to have free shipping for your customers as well, which is really nice, because I know they really appreciate that.
Right.
I did spend some time one year when I was doing my taxes, and I think I figured out that I saved $700 in shipping that year. So that's huge.
Awesome.
Right. Wow.
That's really good.
And so, it is going the 300 IBV, as we know, and many of you know, is part of the criteria for achieving Master UFO. And for some people, it's one of the most challenging criterias of achieving Master UFO. So you guys are the creme de la creme that are doing it consistently and are able to use that to fulfill this criteria. So let's go to Chee right now and check in with you. Like, how do you plan? Do you plan ahead on achieving over 300 IBV per quarter? Do you do any research to convert your spending into earning, or what do you do and how do you do it?
Okay, so this is a good question. So when I first started this business back in 2018, I don't really understand what is the shopping annuity. So but I know this is the criteria for Master UFO, so I have to achieve it. So I try to make a list like what things I can convert my shopping habits. For example, I saw on the chat people are talking about Petco gift cards. I do have a very fluffy dog, and I buy dog food and buy the shopping annuity dog treats and etc. So, but right now I don't really make a plan because it's already in my DNA. Because everything I do, I always double check, see if I can get IBV. So for example, today I had a lunch with my friend and we went to the shop, she was asking me, where are we going? And I said, okay, let me check, see if a partner store. So we went to a partner store, like a shop local partner store, and we had a ramen. So after eating the ramen upstairs, that was the shopping mall. So we went to the Lululemon, you know, girls, we love Lululemon, but they are not our partner store. How can we generate IBV? We both want to buy something from there. So I checked our partner store from Card Cash. They do offer 2% IBV, and every single of the card already have discount. So right after we try the clothes and we want to buy the clothes, so we get into the like a waiting checkout line. I just pull out my phone and I check Card Cash. Okay, I'm gonna buy this gift card in 30 seconds. Boom, it's done. So I went to the checkout. I got IBV.
Wow.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah,
That's problem solving.
Every store you go to or every restaurant, every time you want to spend money, check shop.com. So I think last quarter I generate 2,500 IBV, and this quarter I already hit 2,100, and still I have a whole December going on, right?
Oh my gosh. And so it started off with, you know, intentionally, you know, being very intentional about wherever you spend money. And then now it became very natural, where it's just everything is habitual. So thanks for sharing that. I think that's great. And we'll get back to you, Chee, to ask later on, like what you do, how you train your team on this, how you guys duplicate this. But let's go to Chee now as well to ask, do you do anything different? How do you plan to start a quarter? You know, and do you plan ahead to achieve the 300 IBV, and how do you do it?
Yeah, it's similar as the Chee. I convert my family's spending into the IBV as possible. So another way is that to collect my clients' buying power, like in the ahead of time. For example, I know Sephora, they have 2 big sales every year. One is on April and one is on October, November. So maybe 2-3 weeks before, I just noticed all my PCs, like the preferred customers and potential clients, to tell them, okay, big sale will be coming 2 weeks later. So be ready. So the clients will put these items they want to buy, put into their cart, so they can purchase through my website. And also maybe sometimes they don't want to use the computer, and I can buy the items for them. So generally, another way is that, for example, now is Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? So maybe I just give some hints to them. Okay, you can buy some Christmas decoration, and also maybe teacher appreciation day, you can buy some gifts for the teachers. So I just give them some hints, and from the partner store or from our exclusive products. So ahead of time, so the clients can be prepared for the the buying activities. Yeah.
Right.
I love that.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's like we talked about one-to-one marketing. What you're doing, Chee, is you're truly being a one-to-one marketer. You're addressing you're helping your clients, you're helping your customers identify things that they may want or they may need, and you're helping them, helping to bridge the gap, make it easier for them to make the purchase. So thanks for sharing that. You must be very well very well versed, or there's a lot of different stores or that we partner with, and a lot of different ways we can earn and create IBV. I'd imagine you know that very well compared to everybody else. So take my hat off to you, and thanks for sharing that.
And you know what I was just thinking too when she was sharing that is she also knows her customers. She knows which stores that they like to shop from. And I think like what you're doing too is creating that sense of urgency, like, hey, there's a sale coming up. You can take advantage of the sale, but hey, you can also get cash back and whatever the perks are, which is awesome. That's being a really good customer manager for sure.
Right. Now, how about we do a quick fire round and see what your favorite stores are to all three of you. What are your top, let's say, top 3 favorite brands or favorite stores to shop from? Let's start with Polly.
Well, I have to say Flowers Fast is number 1. I have a lot of whether it's birthdays or funerals. I love sending flowers. I love flowers. So that's my number 1. And it's also 22% IBV.
Wow.
So that is my number 1.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be Walmart was in there, but the getting the IBV back from Walmart has been more difficult recently. So I switched to Walgreens for my day-to-day, my toilet paper and paper products and things I get from Walgreens. I'm open to suggestions there. But then the rest of it is just, I really don't have a big third because I have grandchildren. So some weeks it's Crocs, some weeks it's LL Bean. Right now it's all the winter things. I live in Florida. I can't go out and buy snowsuits here. So Burton, I mean, believe it or not, those are the kinds of things that are my third right now.
Right. Okay. So hard to keep it to just 3, right?
It really is. And I know one of the things we were talking about was Polly actually likes to go to the stores tab and then she sorts it by IBV. So she'll look and see which stores have the highest value. And then she tries to use those stores first. But the other thing that I was kind of laughing about is you also kind of have to train your family, like just don't buy anything until you talk to me first, because we can probably order it and pick it up. And once you kind of train them that way, they'll come to you or show them how to use their site depending on their age. And so it really depends on the week, right? Like what you need for your household or what holidays coming up. And so to pick 3 stores is really hard.
Let's see. I love that tip, Leigh and Polly. Sorting it by top IBV stores. That really gives you perspective. Yeah,
it's there. It's there for you.
That's great. Chee, same question to you. Like, what are your top 3 stores? That could be online stores, could be one cart, could be shop local. What are your top 3?
My top 1 is card cash. I use it every single day. So like yesterday, me and my husband, we went to Chili's. So the $100 gift card, they sell for $80. So there you already saved the $20. It's a huge discount. And then you have IBV. And my second one is Shop Premium Outlets. So you have several brands that you can shop with. So one mall, one website, you can shop for multiple brands, and then you can have the good deals because it's an outlet store. And the third one, I want to say unfranchised travel. So a lot of people focusing on shop travel in shop.com, but don't forget we have unfranchised travel, give us 11% IBV. And most of the time, the price already cheaper than booking and hotels.com. I personally compare them, and my clients are really happy that they can save money.
Right. I noticed that too. I'm so glad you brought that up. That's another way to create IBV that we didn't mention yet tonight. Thanks. Yeah. 11% on franchise travel, and for a cheaper price too, for most of the time.
And there's some good hotels on there. I mean, I always check there and I'm amazed, and I'll look, I'll look at that price compared to like hotels.com, and it's always cheaper. Plus, it's such a higher amount of IBV. So definitely good tip.
All right, great. Chee, let's go to you now. What are your top 3 stores that you use to create IBV?
Yeah, the first I would say Macy's because it's well known and it's famous, and the products is good, and the customer service is also very good, very nice, friendly, and also it has 6% IBV. The second one I would say Rastali because I have so many clients love the Rastali salmons. I think I didn't count. Maybe I've already sold over 100 packs of the salmons, so it's huge. And the clients always to ask me, can I buy it more because I've already eat up all the salmon already. So it's continuous to buy. So I love the rest time, 22%. Like salmon, I think one pack is 48 IBV around. So if I sell 6 packs, it's already 300 IBVs. And the third, I would say Leigh, N-E-I-W-A-I. It's a new partner store. And it's they sell like the underwear and the clothes. And after it becomes our partner store, I've already sold like more than 300 items already. So I love it. 6% IBV. Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Phenomenal. And I'm just going back to thinking about the, you sold over 100 packs of the Rastelli salmon, and I think by now Rastelli must have you on their speed dial. Right. But great job. Thanks for sharing that. Really gives some insight. But there's so many different stores, folks, like from partner stores to shop local stores to sometimes, Leigh, you and I were just talking, sometimes you just go online and you find stores that you didn't know were partner stores.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite tips. Is I love Shop Buddy, so I have Shop Buddy downloaded on my computer, and so I will go to Google and I'll just type in the search the item I'm looking for, and then it'll have a little S next to all the stores that have that item. And sometimes I'm like amazed, because we're adding stores all the time, you guys. So get in the habit of always looking at your website, because if they weren't a partner store last week, they could be a partner store this week. Right. And so sometimes the search with Google, Google's Google, right? The search is amazing. So I'll go on there and I'll be like, oh, wow, I didn't know it was here. Right. And so it's kind of fun to just see all the stores. We actually did a pet event recently, and I had enough pet stores to fill an entire slide with like little logos. I had no idea we had that many pet stores. So, there's thousands and thousands. And right. Even my boys, they'll say, oh, I found something at this store, and I'll look and I'm like, oh, they're a partner store. Okay, you can get it. So it's once you kind of know how to navigate and search that way, I love it. And then I'll just go back to shop.com just to make sure, and I'll kind of look on there and see, and then I'll shop at that store.
Right. So you're saying, Leigh, if I got this correctly, let's say that pet store example. So you make sure that you've got Shop Buddy on your browser, and then you just go to Google and search for pet stores. And you see how many stores come up with the blue S next to it. Or
you could put whatever certain kind of dog food you're looking for, the brand, and it'll come up with all the stores, and if it has a little S next to it, then and it'll say like how much IBV they pay and cash back or whatever if you're a customer. But that's kind of a good trick, just because I feel like the search is so thorough with Google. And you can keep going through the pages and see, and you can just click there and go to the site. It does track you that way. But I do use Chrome. Just a little tip that if you're going to use Shop Buddy and Shop, I would recommend not using Safari. You want to use Chrome or one of the other browsers, just to make sure that Shop Buddy works correctly for you.
Great tip. So let's talk a little bit about tools. I'd love to hear from you guys. Like, what are some of your favorite tools? And tools could be like something as simple as the PDF document that you can download that gives you a list of all the stores. Or Leigh, you're talking about, we'll have stores come on and get added to the program, every week. One of the tools I like to, just skim through is unfranchised blog. So going to unfranchised blog, using that as a resource, there's always every week there's a partner store update.
And then you can read about them too, because it usually has a little blurb on what the store is and what they sell. And
yeah, so that's the tool, and Shop Buddy is a tool. So let's start with Chee now. Like what tools do you use like that you think helps you like stay organized with IBV?
I think social media is my biggest tool. Like we have Instagram and Facebook, and in Instagram we have like a shop layered, and we have the shopping annuity, we have shop.com, etc. So the picture there is amazing. Like we don't even have to use our phone to take pictures. We can just screenshot it and edit it and then share with our customers or share on our own social media. So it's a great tool for franchise owners, not only for IBV part, but also for our business building. It's a great tip. I love it.
Oh, wonderful. Thanks for sharing that.
it's a great tip.
Yeah. Polly, how about you?
I really like what she just said about using social media, because I'm on Facebook a lot and I see these ads, and sometimes they're very interesting, and I'll go, oh, I really like that item, but now I've got to make sure I can get it from one of our stores. Sometimes I do, sometimes not, but I always, that's what determines what I buy. But the other thing is using the my technical skills aren't really good. If I'm looking for something like fabrics, because I've been a professional seamstress for many, many years, so I'm looking for fabrics, but if I can't find what I'm looking for, like the store I'm looking for, I'll just go to the F's in this list of stores and fabrics, and I found 3 or 4 different options. And sometimes those particular stores that are partners will lead you to another store. So it's not just like I'll go to fabrics online, but while I'm in that store, it'll lead me to another one that is connected.
Ah, okay. Do you think that has anything to do with like going to the F's? Like, do you think that has anything to do with making you fall in love with the flower shops that we have on shop?
Could be.
Could be. It could be a subconscious thing. You always see that popping up.
F must be my letter.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for sharing that. So that's 2 for 2 for social media. Shout out to our social media team. And hope they could use this as a boost to say, hey, what you're putting out is being
They're doing a great job.
Yeah. And great job with that team. Chee, let's go to you now. What are some of your favorite tools to use to generate IBV or to keep yourself organized within this crazy IBV realm?
If I've already know the exactly item name or model, then maybe I just use Google plus the shop body. But if I want to find some deals for my clients, maybe I just use some like very simple ways, like I just use in the shop.com, in the stores, I just sort all the partner store by the IBV from higher to the lower. So I just randomly to check, to know which store has which products, then maybe I can find some deals for my clients. And also if I want to, I use another third-party app, like the Deal Moon or Slick Deals to find some deals, because our partner store is so many, thousands of the partner store. So I can choose some from this third party. So I just put something, maybe it will fit for my group. So I just post in my group. Yeah.
Wonderful. So that has been mentioned twice now. So if any of our partner stores are watching this webinar, that's something you want to take note of. We're sorting by top IBV brands. So you might want to give us a little bit more IBV so that we'll see you a little bit more.
Now I'm just curious, because another kind of tool or trick that I use, does anybody else like to double dip and buy, our gift cards and then use them at a partner store. I always try to stack it that way too, to see like how many times I can get paid on one purchase. And we have a lot of gift cards on our site that you can just purchase and, you know, get those right away. I also love to put those in my kids' stockings. They love Domino's and, you know, stores like that. But does anyone else double dip
Oh, yeah.
or stack? Yeah, I love doing that. And also when you go to an actual partner store and you click on it, you can see all the coupon codes and deals too. So sometimes I'll look there, and of course Shop Buddy will also flash, you know, any coupon codes going on, but always check there because there's usually something for every store, whether it's a first time purchase, free shipping, or even a percentage off.
Right. Great tip. Thanks, Leigh. We talked a lot about how we shop and how we personally can create IBV. And we did mention a couple of things about how we help our customers, but let's, we know that for Master UFO, the 300 BV could be a 300 BV generated from personal use and or purchases from customers. So let's talk a little bit about some activities that you guys might be able to share with us, some activities that you do to help your customers purchase from your IBV brands or IBV stores. Let's start with let's start with Polly. Do you promote the IBV to your customers, or do you sort of just do it yourself and then they'll just follow your lead? Is there a system to the madness?
The madness.
Yeah.
I'm my best customer. My husband is my second best customer. And I just wanted to point out again, what was it Chee that said, when you have a code of a product that you want to buy, you can just put that item number and search, and that really works good. And that's how I get my husband to spend more shopping from my site. But I'm occasionally with girls on the tennis court, and we'll talk about different shopping items and different, they're always Amazon. And I keep reminding them that they don't get cash back, and there's issues, and we have 3 times more products than that store does. But I will usually write down the links, or I will, like I said, not so good with the IT stuff. So I will write things out by hand and hand it to them, or text them a link to go to this site. This is what we're talking about. Here it is. So I'm more of a one-on-one with, yeah, but not as good as the rest of you are. I mean, I'm working on this.
Don't sell yourself short. Like one-to-one is the key to this, and sometimes writing it down makes it more personal than mass sending it out like in mass. So great job with that. Thanks for sharing that, Polly.
Thank you.
Let's go to Chee now. Like, what are some of the things like that you guys do to help your customers, generate IBV?
Yeah, so me and my team, we always create our own a group chat. So we post deals to those groups, and when our customers, they are in the group, they can see the daily post. And some of them, they are already the preferred customer. They already know how to shop on our website. But some of the new friends, they may not know how to shop on our website. So when they send us the private message, either they can ask us to buy the products for them, shipped to their house, or I can always ask them, hey, do you have a 3 to 5 minutes time? And we can have a quick phone call or a video chat. I will teach you how to shop from my website, and then you can earn cash back. No one will say no to that. And also make sure always to guide them how to use the for example, shop local. Not only register them as your customer, but also teach them how to link their card, and always never forget to activate the offer. Otherwise, it doesn't it doesn't work. Yeah.
Right. Oh, great point. So you get a group chat going that works like a bulletin board with deals. Like, who doesn't love that? and then from there, do you allow your customers to invite? You encourage your customers to invite more contacts into the group chat?
Yes, and
Yeah.
always like after they receive their product, I encourage them to post in the group chat. That means, okay, I buy things from Chee, and that's very convenient, and I loved it, and that give other people more like enthusiasm. Okay, I wanted to buy from her, because some of them are strangers. We don't have the like a trust in between, but if they saw the testimonials, they will trust you. Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. Great tip. Thanks for sharing that, Chee. Let's go to Chee now. Like, how about you? What are some of the ways that you promote IBV products to your customers?
Yeah, actually, it's similar as Chee. I have a WeChat group, so I just put all the clients inside, and now it's around like almost 500 people inside, because sometimes they will invite their friends come in too. So I post all the deals, partner store, or exclusive products inside. And also like Chee, what she did. Also, I will always to mention that, okay, I have my business and I have my platform. You can place order, and maybe you can earn the cashback. And also, if you want to go to the restaurant, you can also get the cashback also. So sometimes if they are interested, I will set up a Zoom meeting to teach them one step to each step to set up the shop.com account, and also like the credit card, or to teach them how to use it. So yeah, because now clients is more and more, I don't have much time to place so many orders for them. So I just teaching them to place the order by themselves. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful. And you also mentioned you don't just promote partner store products in there. You also layer in some BV products, right? Some exclusive branded products in there as well. Great way to introduce our products to your. This is like your newsletter that you have.
Yeah. Actually, sometimes I go to the shop.com for the exclusive products. We have the link. The email, we have the link, so I can put the link into the group so they can place the order by this link. Yeah.
Right. Wow. That's great tips. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that. I've just got one more question that I want to ask everybody, and then turn it over to Leigh. But we did talk about our BV products a little bit in our exclusive brand. Just a couple weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, we had a very exciting announcement that the Snap line will now be available in both BV and IBV. And so just wanted to get you guys' thoughts on that. How are you? Are you happy? Are you happy about this? How are you using this change? This enhancement to the program? Share a couple words. Polly, let's start with you. What do you feel about like having the Snap line being added to IBV as well?
Choice is good. I think I always thought that that line should have been IBV. And, in the beginning, I think there were a couple of items. I thought that like the laundry detergent was, and the powdered fabric softener. So I think in the past we did have them. And I just think that's a line that always should be IBV. But it just, we want to create IBV. We know that it goes slower, to go through the cycle with IBV, it goes slower. And if we can take these products and the ones that we use at home, we might not sell so many, but we use them in our homes, and they're awesome. They're the best. And I just think it's a wonderful additional, I love it.
Awesome. Chee, how about you? Did you know that
Love
Snap
it.
is available? Okay.
Yeah. So that we can put in the auto ship, right, for our family to use, and also for the clients, they can continue to buying this product. Yeah.
Right. Wonderful. Chee?
Yes, I love the news of the Snap line become our like available in IBV because I do run Airbnb business on the side. It
Oh.
involves a lot of like a cleaning and a washing. So this definitely will help me to generate more IBV. I love it.
Wonderful. And that means more commissions and you know, more growth in the team. Great job. Leigh, anything any closing remarks that you'd like to wrap us
Well,
up?
I mean, I do want to just tell everybody watching, just know that the company is always looking at enhancing the IBV program. So just keep your eye out for future enhancements. Hopefully we'll see some other things come through just to kind of get that program going again, because it's a good thing. And so I really appreciate each and every one of you. I actually took notes. I'm sure everybody watching did as well. I had no idea about card cash, so I'm going to check that out. So thank you all for being here and taking time out and sharing all of your tips. I just enjoyed it tremendously, and I can't wait to, you know, see where you guys take everything and watch you guys grow.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
And
you.
thanks everyone tuning
Thank
in.
you.
We'll see you guys next week. Take care,
Bye.
everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.